Today, first things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens. Now, in no way the screen paint that I will be painting on today will be used as any form of projection screen. I know I've said this before, but this is not going to be used for any form of projection screen. This is just to show exactly, I'll give you a deeper look at what we call our own form of coating technology that we develop that allows us to be able to change colors of screens and be able to still maintain the white colors and contrast and colors and all that good stuff. I don't know if I would call this red, more like a burgundy red. That's what I would think it would look more like, a burgundy red. But anyway, I'm going to show you something interesting. So with this one's a little interesting on how it's designed. It starts off red and it turns white. So let me bring the screen over here so you can see the color of it, the odd color of it. And then some may say, oh, it's chameleon. No, it's not chameleon. It's nowhere near close to chameleon. No. So what we're going to do is we're going to set this up here. And this is going to be the last day for these demonstrations. I got to get back to work. Seriously, I got things to do. This is just to prove, not prove, but it just gives people an understanding that you're not in our field. That's all. All right, so what we're going to do is get my roller out. Instead of tangle around a whole bunch of dumb nonsense. And I got to get something here that I can put a little bit of the paint on because I got to roll some of that on there. I really got to get back. I got to get back to the research of my 21s, which I got to get ready for next year. Actually, this year. 21s are coming up this year. I'm going to put some of this over here on the other screen because I got to paint this one too. Yeah, it's kind of red. It's red. It's definitely red. I thought it was kind of a burgundy. It's in red. So what we're going to do is we're just going to come in here and bring you down a little bit more. You're going to watch this screen change in front of you. So now we got something interesting. Now keep in mind, the last two paints we developed, one was a purple brown. One was a purple, one was a brown. Brown was developed in 20 minutes and the next day it passed all tests. The purple, even interesting, we made that in 20 minutes. It passed all the tests in one day. So made and passed all tests. So just seeing how fast we can rapidly design a product, have it pass all the tests, and how fast we can get out on the market. All right, so I'm going to start by coating this one. As you can see, when it goes on, it's going to be red, which has me thinking about my paint projection screen. I told you I'm going to do a paint screen. So we're going to paint this one in right now. Over this white snowstorm. Get everything coated in there real good. All right, let me go back and get some more paint because I got some paint rolled up over here. So no, this will never be launched. It's just for fun. So now this is one that's going to be for fun. The brown one I like the brown screen. The brown screen and purple screen. The purple screen, I don't know if I'm going to launch that. I thought about it last night, like a purple projection screen. I mean, it produces the colors and white levels. I have a few people, good friends of mine, they want that screen for their own interior environment. Like I said, a few of them are huge purple fans. And they were like, you made a purple screen. God, I don't want to buy some of that. So they're going to get that. But other than that, it's going on the shelf downstairs because unless I see a demand for it, and other than that, I don't see anybody putting a purple screen in their environment. I really don't. That was just designed just for the sake of it all. All right, we got a nice good color there with the red. Yeah, we're good. All right, let's let it dry. Now, what I want you to see is that, hold on, let me get my roller in my bag real quick because it's fighting me a bit here. I want you to see the color of it up close. See all that red in the screen? This is what I want you to see. Look at all that red. So that red in the screen, that's what I want you to see. That's going to turn white. Hold on for a minute, sorry about that. Make sure I got my fan there. Right, cool. I can see the screen moving back and forth, so the fan is fine. That's the last one I'm going to be doing because, like I said, I have to get back to work. Sorry about the eating candy. I have the brown screen is done. It's finished. It passed all its tests. It's done. It's complete. I have to start working on the coding for our fixed frame screens, which I got about 6 months to work at that. That's going to be a pretty serious project. And then I have the 17s. Black is already done. Just got to design a label for a specification sheet. The blue is done, and the black slates are already done. So probably somewhere around next Wednesday, they'll be on the website. There you go. Watch the screen turn white right in front of you. Interesting, isn't it? So now we have another enhancement code. Like I said, God, even though y'all don't want to believe it, some don't want to believe it, God gave me this idea this morning. This is another product that was developed in 20 minutes. Except for this one's a little different. This one can actually change from white levels. So it can go on red and can actually change to the white levels. It can pull white levels. Or it pulls contrast, color, the whole 9 yards. You see, the problem is that if you try to paint your screen that kind of red, you know what's going to happen? It's going to look like that, what I just showed you. It's never going to change into that. You have to have a code to do that. Now it's turning bone white. Now, if you thought that it was easy to duplicate our stuff, this just tells you right here that no, it'll never happen. You can never duplicate our technology. We got a screen that we just painted on red and it's coming up white now because it's drying. That has got to have you scratching your head. Not only can we develop technology in 20 minutes and have a pass in every test that we could throw at it in one day, now we have technology that I can paint this on red and it'll change to whatever the code needs to change to. As I told you, it's coding technology. That's why you can see me paint this on a red mixture or formula and watch it turn change over to white right in front of your eyes. Because the projector is projecting white, so therefore the code sees white. I told you, it has nothing to do with the surface of the product. It's what's inside the product that makes it. Would you like me to paint it again? I think the best way to get people to understand what, sorry about that, lost our connection there for a minute. I think the one way to get people to understand how color coding technology we have is to show you that we can paint the screen, like I said, red, and that screen's going to turn white right in front of you because the code is reading white. So let's get this painted in really good. Matter of fact, I'm going to lay this down flat. I'm going to get a good paint job on this. There you go. I want you to see my screen right there. As you can see, yeah, it's kind of red. It's red. Right there, you can see it's red. Right there. All right. Now we're going to place it over here. And we are going to take my screen, put it up here. So you can see that it is red. It's not producing any kind of bright whites whatsoever. It's nice and like a dark kind of red. This is what will happen if you paint your screen and you don't have that code inside of it. Now you can watch it turn white. I'm going to go paint the other screen. Man, we're going to have to make this one a challenge. So my challenge is going to be simple. Make a red screen paint and have it turn white. So there we go. Already turning bone white. Already. So what we have here is now a red screen, or kind of a burgundy red, that basically if we put it on and it comes up red, it can automatically transfer to white, even on a white snowstorm. If I'm basically, when you dry the screen, it turns white. So it goes from red to white. Go back and rewind. That screen was red, now it's bone white. So I think this should pretty much seal the cap all together. When I mean seal the cap, those of you who think that you can make my product, you're sadly mistaken. You can't make it. You just watch the red screen change from red to white. Right in front of you. So how is that possible? How is it possible that I can make a red screen paint in that next room over there, burgundy red, whatever you want to call it, and that product just turned white right in front of you? So, Partey, I'm going to say your name one last time, and all you other jokers out there, you're not on my level, trust me. But feel free to try to do the same thing I just did in the video. Paint on a red screen and have it turn white right in front of you. Or, better yet, make a brown screen in 20 minutes and have it complete all tests. You can do that next day because that's how that one's done. Or you can do the purple screen, make it in 20 minutes, and have it pass every last test in one day. Now I'm going to get back to work because I have things to do. These little demonstrations were done just to show the naysayers that no, don't even think about it. And this is just me playing around with you. Not taking anything seriously. 20 minutes. Get my giant red projection screen up here. What are we going to use this stuff for? Nothing. Just going to sit on the shelf. Because I'm not launching this at all. Period. Just done for fun. Put this over here. Make some room in here. And let's get this over here because this needs to dry. There we go. Dry and then turn white. Oh, but he used some smoke and mirrors. That must be Harry Potter. Must be Harry Potter. If I could do this, you can change the screen with color. The minute the fan hits it, it turns white. Yeah, I would really love for you to see you record my videos, play my videos back, and try to analyze this video to your group of people. Yeah, how did you make a screen that was actually red at one point turn white when it dries with a fan? Explain that theory. But you know what? I want you to do more than explain it. I want you to do the actual video. That's what I want you to do. I'm tired of people explaining this, that, and the other. Just to mimic and do the same video. That's all. And while you're at it, you can do that demonstration of that sun killer. I got to work on that today too also. We're going to heighten that one. Actually make it more advanced than what it is. There you go. Turning white. .20 minutes. 20 minutes, you make a red product that can actually turn white when it dries. In 20 minutes. Oh, definitely watch something like this. Now we got a red screen, which I'm not going to do anything with it. The red screen's going to sit in the container. I don't see any purpose with that either. The brown, yeah, the brown, but not the purple. And those, they're going to go sit in the container downstairs. I'm going to actually, I got 6 people right now. They're friends of mine. Like I said, purple fans that want the purple screens. They can have that. And that technology is going to stick on the shelf. I'm not going to bother with that. There you go. Red screen, or burgundy red, or whatever color you want to call it, but it's not your normal color. And as the screen starts to dry, the white levels get higher and higher. Challenge my technology. I'm not challenging nothing. See how amazing my God is. Look at that. Red screen. Producing colors, white levels, and all that. But even more crazier, you watch me paint that screen twice. And it came up red. And as it dries, it turns white. There's no screen paint on the planet that can do that. And if you say, oh, it's chameleon, well, here's the thing about chameleon paint. Chameleon paint changes as you move back and forth. So you know, if I basically come over here, let's see, I'll get in here first. See if this is chameleon paint. Maybe it's chameleon paint, who knows? Sorry about that. Screens fall. Yeah. That's good. Test screen. I don't have to worry about the screen getting messed up. I make the product. I can make as much as I want. Let me show you. If it's chameleon paint changes colors. It's always going to remain the color red or burgundy, whatever you want to call this stuff now. See? It doesn't change at all. Still the same thing. See? No chameleon paint. So since it's not chameleon paint, then what is it? How do you get a red screen to produce a white level? Right in front of your eyes. And not only produce a white level, but you have to remember, it's producing color. So you got blues and greens and red, all these different colors that are popping up with not one single sign of a tinted red to it. "20 minutes. That's what it took me to make it. Well, not me. God gave me the idea. I just put it together. So within 3 days, I had made brown, purple, we have purple, but a darker purple, and I made red. Or burgundy, or whatever you want to call it. Let's see, let's get something else here. Let's go with the LG snowboarding demonstration. Here's the color of it on my roller. it look like in gaming because it's red? Does it do better 3D? I don't know. LG snowboarding. How did you get snowboarding tennis? Now it's got me kind of thinking, what is snowboarding tennis? Is there such thing as snowboarding tennis? Kind of weird. You know, bone white. That's the color right there. This is the brown. Check out anything left in there. There we go. There's a brown. There's a purple. And the funny thing about it is, most people stare at that would think that was everyday paint, not realizing that there was a code dropped in that paint that we developed, which I'll never tell you what it is because it's actually under trademark secret now, that will allow a screen to be able to read color. Now, I came out here and showed you first of all, we showed you the 12s. They have it in them to be able to produce high white levels, despite the fact that somebody tried to make that sound that it wasn't so. Yeah, okay. We came out with the black silvers that produce contrast levels. For a gray screen, it produces a contrast level side by side to a black screen. You really need to tell one from the other that you laid it on top of it. We can take the the black silver, and put that against a black screen, and that screen can pull up a high enough white level to blend into that screen. I told you all that technology had some code in it. Still nobody believed it. Well, some people believed it, but some people were kind of skeptical about it. So now we come up with a blue screen. The purpose behind blue is the surface doesn't make the screen. I've been telling you that for the longest time. It's the coating inside of it that makes the screen. But still, they think it's a blue surface that does it. All right, now we make a brown screen. Still don't get it. Make a purple screen. Still don't get it. So what better way to get the point across but to do the screen in a burgundy kind of red that I paint onto the surface that looks red, but when I put on a white snowstorm, it slowly turns white. There you go. And that surface right now is still red. It's a code that does it. I'm going to paint that little center right there with a little bit more paint. Now how about we do this? Make it a little bit more inches. White screensaver. We'll put in an all white screensaver, right? Get you nice and close up front, all right? Bring it down a little bit. There we go. This spot right here. So we can get enough in there. Put the can in there. So I can get enough in there, turn that a little bit red. It might come right on that one. Let's see if we can find our can. Make a lot of it, just enough of it. Woo! We'll get that straight. Not a lot. Let's see if I steal that can around. There's maybe a splag inside the can. So that out there. Figure out exactly what I do with this can. Can't find my can. Oh, there's my can. Alright, so we're going to get some paint out of the inside of this. we go. And I want you to see what color that is on the screen. Right? Isn't that a rich kind of color, right? Now you sit there and you watch that. Physically, you guys have actually sat there and watched the paint dry. This video is going to be posted everywhere. Everywhere. Because I want everyone to see that here we are putting a red product right on a white screensaver. And you're going to watch that turn white right in front of you. There we go. That's why I find it interesting that we got so many people want to analyze my work and break it down, but no one seems to mimic my demonstrations. No one seems to do any of my demonstrations at all. Oh, that screen, yeah, he's watching it dry. That screen is actually turning white right in front of you. So usually, if you take a product that's red or whatever color it is, and when it dries that color, which it did dry that color, because the screen itself is the same color you just saw being wrote on there. But so this stuff basically dries white. Well, it's drying white because the screen's producing a white level. That's why. If I had the screen red, it would look like it was drying red or like it was drying green or blue or whatever. But as you can see, if you paint the screen red, it's going to remain red even if you're basically showing white or any other color. Well, this technology basically will change and also adapt to the color that's coming from the projector because it has code in it. That's why. That's why. Because there's a code in the technology that allows it to do so. And there you go. Still a little wet, but as you can see, it's drying white. So now, for the naysayers out there who always want to mimic or try to do my work, I got a challenge for you. Complete this demonstration right here in 2 days. Matter of fact, no, not 2 days, I'm sorry. 20 minutes. 20 minutes you have to make the product, just like I did. In 20 minutes, matter of fact, we'll give you 20 minutes in an hour. So in 20 minutes and an hour, you should be able to make the product and mimic the same thing I just did in this demonstration. That's not problem for you. You got my stuff figured out. Yeah, no problem. There we are. Done. Yep, dry. Nice and white, just like the rest of the screen. There you go. I'm going to start my demonstration on this real quick. And I'm done. So now, just to show you how fast the coating activates, like I said, as the screen dries, it's just when, if you do this with any other kind of red or burgundy or whatever product you use, if you paint that screen down onto and show a white surface, that screen's going to come up a kind of tinted, reddish look to it. Where the technology we developed, basically that screen will actually turn white right in front of you, even though the surface was painted red. And that's color coding technology right there. All right, so let me put something on, some demonstrations. Let's see. How many times do we paint that screen? Now, the reason why I don't bother putting the comments, deleting the comments, taking the comments off, because when I show stuff like this, even the naysayers can't even come in and basically explain how it was done, or can't even accept how it was done. They usually come in with adolescent insults. That's pretty much all they can do, because they can't understand how it's done or physically how it's done. And I told you from the door, all my knowledge comes from God. That's why I can come in here every day and show you something even more crazier than the next. So like I said, that brown screen's insane. Came in here and did the purple screen, no problem, blew it out in one day. Now we got a red screen, or kind of call it burgundy red. We call it burgundy red. We got a burgundy red screen that basically, when I painted it on, it came up red, and now when I dried, it comes up white. So I'm gonna come over here, and I'm going over to some colorful demonstrations. I think I'm gonna do this one right here.
Still lots of work, just more to view. Still the big move, just more moving.
Because like I said, for those of you who don't know, at the end of the day, I got, like I said, not in the day, but when I do demonstrations, I got the naysayer. These are people, they're hobbyists, either they're making screen paint, I don't know what they're doing, but they're seriously ticked off at me because I can come out here and I can develop screen paint so fast. I can basically show high results off of it, and they're bothered by that. So I'm sorry if you feel that way, but you know, you need to work a little harder at your craft. You really do. So this is the, I'm going to call it a burgundy red, because that's what it looks like to me. A burgundy red projection screen, which if you want, you can go back and rewind. When we actually post this, go back and rewind. You will see the demonstration of me displaying this screen on a snowstorm, one on a white screensaver, painting the screen in, and the screen, when it dries to a white level, which that is the projector is projecting. And that right there is called the coding technology that we embedded into our screens. As I explained before, it has nothing to do with the surface color, it has everything to do with the code itself. That's why when the screen dried, being a kind of burgundy red, the whites did not come out with a kind of reddish look to them or a pinkish look to them. They came out white because of the code. Projectors producing white, therefore the screen sees white. I gotta save some paint because I got this demonstration due on Facebook next. We're just gonna show some colors really quick. I gotta get out of here. I gotta be on Facebook to do the same demonstration again. All right, let's do this from here. I'm gonna go with red. I wonder if I could do orange. Because red is pretty hard to do. So I gotta say, maybe we can do orange. fly through all this real quick. I got things to do today. Contrast demonstration. Okay. Let's go through this real quick. I'm blowing through this real quick because, like I said, I'm not planning to sell this at all. It's just going on the shelf. This was just done to show the screen's coding technology. That's all. But it's not. I'm not going to put it up for sale. It's going to go on the shelf. Let me see if we can come in here and we can pull up. I want to do this demonstration right here. Especially, I like this particular one where they have the girl walking through the whatchamacallit. Oh, let's go do this right here. Let me show the white levels here. Once I'm done, I gotta start working on the 2021s. I'm going to be adding this technology in with it, since I've seen what this stuff can do. Look at this. That's on a screen that was once showing off a red level. And look how beautiful the white levels are. So now this is documented, showing our technology on a burgundy red screen paint, showing off a white demonstration, showing that the screen paint can basically code colors as it did with the white. And now it's documented, which is good. All right, I'm going to pull up some other colors. Okay, so that's finished. I'll get some other colors on here real quick. Let's go through this. This is going to be fast. It's just for document. That's all it is. If you come in and watch, you come in and watch. If you don't, you don't. It's all to be documented. That's it. Just how to display the color code. That's all. And pretty much crush the hopes of anybody ever trying to develop our technology or come close to it, to think that it's just basically just, you know, the products that they mix. No, it's not even anywhere near close. But we're going to actually add this to a challenge. And so many people want to break down our demonstration and said, this is how it's done. Well, I want to see you turn a burgundy red screen and have it produce a white level and change right in front of you on camera. And then pull all the other colors up with no problem. And then you can do that in 20 minutes. You can make that product in 20 minutes. That's all. Simple. So let me see, the Lord blessed me in 3 days to make 3 different screen paints in 3 days. This will pass all the tests too, same as the other one. But I'm not going to have to show this one because this paint's never coming out. This is going to be put on the shelf. I'm just scrolling through real fast to see what I want to see, and that is it. I got to do a demonstration on Facebook. I'm done. But no, this is not coming out. Never. It's going to sit on the shelf, and that's it. That's where it's going to stay. It's just done for demonstration purposes only. That's all. And purple's going to be put on the shelf. Purple's not going to be sold. It's going to be put on the shelf. I got too much to do. I don't have time to designing labels, and no, I'm done. I'm not doing that. The brown screen is the only one I'm actually going to bring out. That's it. Let's go pass through real quick. Oh, let's go. Check this out right here. Get those blues in there. That's beautiful. Okay, there's contrast. And again, it's 100% cold. Now I gotta figure out the strange and weird colors. I have to give 21s. And before anybody wants to know, 21 is not gonna be a screen paint. Nope. None of it. It might even not even have this. By the time we reach freaking the timeline of basic designing and stuff, it may no longer be a 21. It might be higher than that. So I don't know. But it's never going to be a screen paint, never. It's designed for our own customized screens. Our wallpaper screens, that's what it's designed for. So the 21s or whatever we're going to be calling it around that time, I don't know. We'll figure a way to put something out there, add to it. Because I want to get back to my black screen that I'm working on, the Luminous. This was all done for fun. Boom, I'm done with this. Let that run, I'm done. Let that run, I'm done. Thank you, Jesus. Nice demonstration today. I tell you, sometimes you got to learn to be a little patient. I'll tell you why. Because when I first made this stuff, I'm looking at it. Like I said, God gives me these ideas. I'm looking at it, and as I'm painting it on, it's coming up red. I'm thinking, oh, this might not work. To me, this might not work. But Lord said, be patient, because that's what comes from being patient. When I first painted this stuff on, early in the morning, around 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm up making this stuff. I'm painting it on, and it's coming up red. And I'm thinking, this is not good, because it has to be to produce a white level. Where's the remote control? So it has to produce a white level, and it was coming up red. And I was about to toss the can in the trash, and Laura was like, nope, don't, leave it alone. Leave it be. And as I start seeing the screen dry, I start seeing the white levels push through, and I said, what in the world do we have here? And yeah, this technology basically shows off the coating. Well, it doesn't show off how it's done and how it's made. It just gives you, it shows you exactly how it reacts and how it works. So as I'm looking at this, I'm thinking about what he wants me to do. The red levels are going to be insane on this because the screen literally is like a burgundy red. But just painting that on that white screensaver and allowing you to see the red on that paint, on that screen, and then watch it slowly dry into a white screen. Yeah, that's something I didn't see coming. That look, man, that right there is impressive. And then you consider the fact that the screen is still burgundy. Now, if you were to do this without the code, and I advise you not to do it, but if you do it anyway, just to let you know that your screen's going to come up with the reddest tint all over it. Everything is going to be smeared in that tint, that tinted red. So I'm done with changing any more weird color screens. I got other things to work on right now. Like I said, this was just for fun. The only one we're going to keep is the brown. The purple and red, or actual burgundy red, or what you want to call it, is going downstairs on the shelf. I'm not doing any more demonstrations. The last demonstration you will see on it. It's no point. I'm not bringing it out. It was just done for fun. Fun and demonstration. That's it. Nothing more. I thought I was going to bring the purple out, but the purple is only going to like 6 people. 6 people that actually requested it, that wanted it. Pretty sure there's more people that want it, but I don't want to make it. So like I said, it was just done for fun. Now the brown screen, on the other hand, I like that screen. I like that weird, ugly kind of brown it has to it, and it produces such beautiful colors. It's like an ugly duckling Trojan horse. So yeah, I'm keeping that one, but the other two are going downstairs on the shelf. So this is just basically, some of this was done to show off the technology's capability, to show how fast we can process screens when it comes to the big companies, how fast we can process technology, and also too, to the naysayers who think they got us figured out. No, not by a long shot, not even by a long shot. So by the time, consider the fact, 20 minutes, you got to consider that. By the time it takes you to sit down and think of an idea, I could process one already that fast and have excellent results. So that's what they got to think about. I had somebody call me up and he was cracking. I was like, Ken, you made that paint in 20 minutes? I said, yup, 20 minutes. Because while you're trying to figure out how can I add this color, maybe I'll put a little more silver into this, or a little black into this, and so on, you're trying to figure out these little color combinations to make your color, boom, my ideas are already in my head that fast. So for the 20 minutes it takes you, or probably less than, probably more than that, the hours it takes you to figure out how to make a product look like this, just think about it. Every 20 minutes, I could design one of these. It's the way of God putting you in your place. Not saying I'm God. Oh, heck no. Saying my Lord and Savior gives me the knowledge for me to do this is putting you in your place. So already within 3 days, like I said, way shorter than that. The 17s were designed days after each other. So we had 3 17s developed with 11 screens certified less than a week. With each one an hour, about an hour to design. And then these, particularly the 15s, they were designed 20 minutes each of each other. So every day I came on here, I had new screen paint. That passed with high results. And this is the reason why, when I tell you, when you give me challenges, I don't care about your challenges. I don't. I really don't. Or trying to say, oh, you're scared. No, I'm not scared. I just don't care. But I can make a product in 20 minutes. You can't do that. Now we got a burgundy red. For Halloween, I may make a Halloween, I meant orange screen. Who knows? I mean, if whoever God tells me I can make that day. All right, let's go past this. Let's get some other stuff to pop up real quick on the screen. I wonder if we can pull. Let's go get a certified screen and throw it up here too while we're at it. Just knock that out of the way real quick for fun. Let's go with the Gray Cinema 5D. Let's go with the Dark Star 9. Let's go with the Parallax, I say I'm correct. The Parallax Pure 0.8. Right from the door, 20 minutes. 3 screen certification right from the door. This is where you naysayers are going to have to be a catch up with me because, like I said, 20 minutes to make the product. This one was a little different. Each one has something a little different. The purple was the purple? No, the brown was done first. The brown was developed in 20 minutes, and the next day completed all tests 100%. The purple was completed in 20 minutes, completed all tests on the same day, every last one of them. knocked out, done with a 100% completion, done. This technology right here, this is burgundy red, crazy looking stuff I have here. I painted the screen on a white snowstorm. That screen came up red, it dried white. So let's begin. Color blue.
Getting that from YouTube.
Now they're going to say, well, the screen's burgundy red. Of course, it's going to bring up a better red. Well, let's try blue. Green screensaver.
Getting that from YouTube.
Green is the complete opposite of red, isn't it? We got to be sitting in the front, because remember I told you these screens have to be, some of these screens are reflective. So they have to have, the camera has to be centered right in front. Color blue. Should we go back on that one?
Getting that from YouTube.
Color brown.
Getting that from YouTube.
So interesting it is. So now we have a burgundy red, and it's the screen that's showing color. It shouldn't be showing color. It should be showing a kind of, everything should have a reddish tint to it. Let me see. The color white.
Getting that from YouTube.
Yep. That should have a reddish tint to it, but it doesn't. Now, as I said before, and I said this many times, these screens are lighter than my screen. They're going to pull up a higher white level, but when it comes to color, they're going to have a problem. Let's see if we can go with next. But it should do well with yellow. The color yellow, screensaver.
Getting that from YouTube.
No, not even close. Starfield, screensaver.
Getting that from YouTube.
Your journey requires Liberty Mutual. They customize your car insurance so you only pay for what you need.
Wow, that will save you lots of money. It seems boring.
I felt boring again. Remember the yellow I showed you? There you go. There's the screensaver right there for the Starfield. There we go. So we'll just add that to its record, because the other ones got the chance to have the same opportunity, develop them and test them against certified screens right from the door. Let's go with LG food demonstrations.
Getting that from YouTube.
I'm going to pull up something completely different. Oh, okay, I actually did pull that up. No, let's go with this one here. Let's do this one with the white dog first, and we'll come back to that one right there. Let's see how the white levels come up on a burgundy red screen. Now, you know how interesting it is that when I showed you the sample sheets and I showed you the white level, if you notice our screen came up a little darker. But I told you that the white levels are always going to be a tad low, but nothing that's going to disrupt the picture quality. Would you like me to get close on the screen? There you go. Pulling a white level. Let's get the little foxtrot. Here we go. That's done. Let's go over to here. Let's blow this one out. High level. Okay, let's see what else we got on here. We can just blast through real quick. Let's grab this one. The reason why I'm not taking the time, I'm just going through video to video to video. Like I said, this is going on the shelf. I'm just showing it out for a bit. Done. See what else we got. What I want to do, what else I got on here? Anything worth? No point in doing that. I'll do the food demonstration real quick too. So that's why I like when people doubt my 12s or my, well, it used to be 9s, but now they're 12s, or any other screen paint that I develop. And I'm coming out here making products in 20 minutes. And then we got this technology right here that, like I said, one day it'll be here and one day it may not be. Because one of these days I am going to take one of those offers. And I'm thinking about it. Okay, that's done. That's done. That's done. It's gonna, in my, like I told you, in my head, when I see things in my head about all those tests and stuff, and in my head, it's already done. The screen will pass every last test I throw at it. It's gonna pass it with no problem. I'm not doing a test. Nah. That test I did yesterday, that's the last time I do a test. All those tests in one day? Oh, no. I'm not doing it again. I was so freaking tired when I went to bed. I'm like, I am not doing that ever again. Now I got to get ready because I got some stuff I'm working on for this summer. Because this technology does have the ability to be to produce in earlier hours. 17s can do it too, but 17s can go a little higher up because 17s are more advanced than this. I really got to start working on my other technology. This has been fun, but I gotta work on the stuff I actually plan into contract. This stuff right here is just for fun. Tron Legacy.
Getting that from YouTube.
It's all for fun.
Barrier discomfort. We tried to soothe it with this. Cool with this. And relieve it with this. But Preparation H and Relief is the 21st century way to do all three every day. Preparation H. Get comfortable with it.
There you go. This is contrast, everything. I'm getting tired of buying these fixed frame screens. These things are heavy. Got to look at my screens. I think I'm going to start building my screens out of styrofoam. Because I can paint this thing over and over again and again and again. It's lightweight, easy to store. I'm just doing all styrofoam screens from now on. And that's what I do. And it's cheaper too. Transformers fighting scene.
Getting that from YouTube.
Any one of these will work. I don't care. Iron Man fighting scene.
Getting that from YouTube.
Let me see. I think it's my way. Just to move it up a little bit. Get to the action part. Here we go. Last song. I like the little missile in the tank. I love this scene. It's the yeah, mood looks good on Burgundy red. Come on, let's fast forward the fighting scene. Come on, I got a little bit of time on this. Batman Dark Knight Bane scene.
Getting that from YouTube.
Another serious as yours. I share. Let's not stand on ceremony here. Mr. Wayne.
I broke your back.
Victory has defeated you.
Star Wars dogfight scene.
Getting that from YouTube.
I broke your back. All right, let me get this going right here. Let's go here. No joke. Okay, let me see what we got here. We'll be getting into all that. Let's look at some Street Fighter gameplay.
Getting that from YouTube.
See what the colors pop on this one, gaming. Okay, let's see. No. Let's see. Alright, that's good. Mortal Kombat fight trailer.
Getting that from YouTube.
So contrast pulls up on burgundy red. That's it. Okay, that's cool. I got to get back to work because right now this is just child's play for right now. I'm not saying it's child's play, but I'm used to working on something a little bit more stressful, and doing something in 20 minutes. It's a blessing and all, but for me, everything's about challenge. So, I want to get back to my black technology. We're done. That's it. I'm going to put this on the shelf. Before I get back to my black technology, we'll get back to it. Thank my Lord for blessing me to be able to design this stuff, but I got other ideas in my head that I want to design, and I can't do this with this. This technology is good. Like I said, the 15 is good and all, but it's who's going to want a burgundy red screen on the wall? I mean, honestly, you know what I mean? Who's going to want a burgundy red screen? Nobody's going to want a burgundy red screen. So there's no point in putting the time in to advertise this or make this at all if no one's going to put a burgundy red screen. So like I said, it's made for fun. That's it. It's all it was made for fun. That's it. I'm not interested in putting that on the market. The brown screen I'll do. What? The other one? No. This is the one I got to be working on today. This is where I got to be at today. And this one. This is the super black luminous, which I got more work to do to perfect this one. It's almost there. Still needs a lot more work to do, but the other one, that was just for fun. And also too, to show off how the code changes. That's all. For demonstration, that's it. This one I have to start working on.
Attention, do you have Medicare? Did you know that you may qualify to get up to $144 at...
Moving on. So this is the one I need to be able to work on right now. This is the jet black, the luminous. And I have a little bit more work to go on it. And then I'm finished. That is the super black screen. That screen is actually darker than the first version of the Luminous that we developed. And this is the one that produces the insane high white levels. This is the one I got to work on. All right, that being said, I'm going to get back to work. I got this product to actually start working on. This is the Luminous, the new technology we're working on, 17, that advanced ambient light rejection technology, that super jet black screen. This is the one I'm actually going to be doing more demonstrations of. As for the purple screen, not going to bring it out. It's just not going to be it's not going to happen. I've already got it set up for a few select people who already they don't have to pay much for it, because I'm not going to never launch it, and that's the end of that. So we're going to do the brown screen. That's basically about it. That's the only one out of the 15. The purple and the burgundy, they're going to be on the shelf. All right. Thank you for taking the time to come in and watch. I got to repaint over that screen too, we're not going to use it anymore. Thank you for coming in and watching. As a matter of fact, I'll make that the Luminous black, the new one. Thank you for coming and watching, and thank you for your time. I have to get ready to go, and God bless.